Hey team, Coach Chris here. Want to take a few moments to explain the 45-day challenge we have coming up starting on Monday. To give you a little insight on what you can expect, also what tools you'll have at your disposal, not only just with the trainers inside the studio, but also outside of our studio walls. And lastly, what you can gain besides the satisfaction of hitting your goals. So the 45-day challenge, what is it? Again, it's a 45-day transformation period where you're going to push through and challenge yourself to get into the better habits of living, both through fitness and being mindful of what you do outside the studio as well. All right, you're going to have the chat. We're going to go over the challenge app and those resources that are provided to you, and also how the best ways for you to succeed and what that success can gain you. All right, so what is the 45-day challenge? It is that transformation period challenge for you. It is broken up into 4 phases. It's going to be a little more relaxed this time. We're not going to be rigid to it, but imagine having 4 phases within those 45 days to where you can compound on your successes by making small changes. And then ultimately in the last period of it, just go all out with all the tools that you have for the last 15 days. All right. Plenty of resources provided to you on a weekly basis. That's meal plans, thousands of, hundreds of recipes for you, nutritional education, blog articles on not only just nutrition, but also wellness and being mindful of other factors like sleep, alcohol, rest, hydration, from the top experts around. All right, so the challenge resources, the challenge app is going to be one of your primary locations to gain a lot of these resources. And in there, you have those 4 sections that you see on the side, right? The learn, track, train, and eat. All right, you can get it on both platforms, Android and Apple. And also you log in with the same login information that you'll use for scheduling classes. And you'll see why that's important later on. But you can log in just the same there, and it gains you full access to the app. This challenge for this 45-day period, F45, is adding on. You can join a team. So we have Coach Christina and Corey G, 2 of our global ambassadors. You can team up on either one, and you can register in that challenge app. Right in the beginning, you can pick which team you'd like to join. Every time you check in to a class through MindBody or the F45 app, F45 will be tracking that, and they will be making donations to whatever team is checking in. So this is where attendance comes in, because your attendance will add up the donation totals to either team. You don't have to make a donation yourself. You just simply are contributing by checking in, signing up and checking in and going to your classes, which that's part of the success anyway, right? And like it says there, the 45 days are running from the August 16th to September 29th. So learning. The learning section is where you can gain a lot more knowledge and a lot more tips and tricks for yourself during this period, and also during the maintenance periods as well. The learn section has a lot of blog posts on anywhere from nutrition, again, to sleep. You know, how do we, like it says there, how the food we eat can make or break hormone balance. Lots of information and insight that's been compiled from our nutritional team to get you more information, get you more knowledge behind the why of what we're doing. All right, you can filter out any type of article you want, and then you can pass it on right there. Any article you find can also be shared. F45challenge.com is a website as well, and it can be linked and passed on to anyone else that you think might be find this information useful. So the train section, again, F45's awesome programming that you guys have come to love and enjoy, right? It's available to you, but not only in studio, but also out. So those long weekends, right? Coming up into the end of summer, early fall, still might want to get a few trips in here and there, not a problem. As a full-time member, you can gain access to all of the current day, but in previous 6-day workouts. So you don't have to miss a beat, whether you're on vacation or not. And they have weighted or body weight versions of the workouts. And also the recovery workout is in there. So if you want to have a stretch workout, 45-minute stretch period, go right ahead and get after that. Tracking. So on a daily basis, you can track your food consumption. Did you get to your calories? Did you hit the train for the day? Did you hit your water? Did you hit your sleep hours for the night? With this, you can just see on a week-to-week, day-to-day and week-to-week basis, are you at least checking off the right boxes? Not total detail, but checking off the right boxes. For that eat one, I know Coach Amanda and myself, we always recommend MyFitnessPal to help you track to see where you're getting your calories, because it has a great library of information with those macros. But from this aspect, you can just see how did you do for the week and how are you getting day to day. You can also track your stats. So this is where if you did measurements on biceps and specific body parts, right? Chest, waist, hips, left arm, right arm, quads, just to see where you're at in addition to just the weight, right? Because the scale can be a liar, right? That's not always the best option to measure success. So when we track the other parts of the body, we can see where we're actually having gain besides that number for the weight. What also is in that track section is your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. This is probably one of the most important features of this app that I always find important to me. So the BMR, basal metabolic rate, this is what your body needs in terms of calories just to survive and sustain, not even going above and beyond and starting to walk around or go to work or even work out, right? The update to this challenge is that now you can put your BMR from the in-body scan into the app. So what you see here, what you'll do is you'll hit the update BMR calculation, put in your goals, your age, your weight, height, and gender, put that information in there. Then you'll select, when you save that, enter your own BMR. Now you can actually put in the BMR from that scan. You're not going to get a BMR from a height weight chart. You're going to get it from that scan, which is now accurate. And from there, the F45 app will update that caloric guide on the bottom for what your daily calorie needs are going to be based upon how often you're working out throughout a week. So make sure you hit that. If not, slide the bar to the left or right to either decrease or increase your activity level. And B, it'll also adjust it for your goals, whether you want to gain muscle, maintain your weight, or lose fat. That way it ups or downs your caloric count as needed. And from there, you can stay steady for the week on your to hit your goals. So obviously the caloric guide, you want to eat. F45 does provide challenge meals. I believe Trifecta Nutrition is what they're using to ship meals to you at home. We also like FitLife Foods. They're a great brand as well. But F45 does have challenge meals that can be provided to you. This is in that eat section, or you can cook at home. So when you cook at home, there are plenty of recipes that are very flavorful for you to go to, or even very simple, just to get you ideas on what to make or how to get certain ingredients in. Within this eat section, there is the shopping list, which if you choose a specific week period and meal style, whether that's vegan or standard, it'll tailor what you need to purchase or at least have on hand at home from week to week. And then the picture on the right, that week is now also going to be tailored as best as possible to your caloric needs. So as you saw in there for myself, 2,300 calories is what I needed on a daily basis. As you can see here, about 2,200 calories, almost approaching 2,300 calories is what this meal is hitting, with this meal plan is hitting for this first week for me. What can also be done is if you find a recipe, just like on that first photo on the far left, you can select if you want to go small, medium, or large with the sizing of it, and it will tailor the portions of the food for you. So instead of having a pound of chicken for 2 servings on the large, you can go to 3/4 or 2/3 of a pound of chicken to meet the medium size or small size. It tailors all that for you inside of that meal recipe. So now you understand what you're getting in terms of the macros that you need. So it's a great ad if you're looking to just find supplemental recipes. My favorite, I type in shake in that search menu, and now I have all those afternoon or even mid-morning snacks inside. I can pull those out and add them to my daily meal plan. Also, what you'll notice is a fun little fact and something we should all try to get into. On that right-hand side of the daily meals, you'll probably see 5 meals for every single meal plan. It's going to be breakfast, an AM snack, lunch, a PM snack, and then dinner. So yes, that's technically 5 meals, but at varying sizes throughout the day. And we can get into that more when you come in studio and start looking over that during your scan and during the days to come. But that's just something to think about. 5 meals can be as large as a full breakfast meal or as small as a protein bar, but that's still meals that'll add up. And like I said, the challenge approved meals, so F45 is using Trifecta Nutrition. We also personally like to use FitLife Foods, which is right across the street, closer to I-4 on Sand Lake Road. Their macros are great. And if you head in there, you'll normally get 10% off with that team over at FitLife Foods. Just say you're a member of F45. So the challenge requirements. So in addition to what we just talked about, that's how you're going to be successful with all those resources. And let's take them one bit at a time. If you actually want to win supplemental prizes on top of what you're going to win personally for your own satisfaction, we ask that you get your scan in, your first scan in by Wednesday, and make sure you get your last scan in by the end of the challenge period. The third one is really for you to track how successful you are during this process. All right, get that before scan, get that after scan within the requirements. Also, we're going to ask you to take 4 photos of yourself and put that into an outfit that is at least revealing enough to understand where the changes. So like we have here with one of our previous global challenge winners, he's here in bike shorts, whether it's a workout gear or a bathing suit that you wear. Either one, we want to at least be able to see the challenge and have that for the guys, have that bathing suit go up to about mid-thigh so we can see the change in that quad, right? So we ask for 4 photos, front, back, left, and right. Take them in the beginning, take them in the end with the same outfit, okay? That way we can see the change with the same outfit, not have any of those optical illusions, and really judge and get an idea of how well you transformed. And I say it like that because, again, that scale tends to lie, right? So our best 2 transformations are going to win prizes from the studio. So what goes into those factors of being one of our top 2 transformations? Body fat percentage lost, right? We want to see how much fat you've lost. This is not about scorched earth. And why I say not scorched earth? Because we want to see what your skeletal muscle gain is. We want to see your muscle go up and your fat go down. Let your muscle stay. We don't want to just lose everything. That's not effective. Keep the muscle, lose the fat. That's when you'll see the true definition and the true change. Also, we want to see differences in those before and after photos. Okay, so combining those 3 factors, we'll be able to determine who has the most transformation. All right, but at the end of the day, it's not about this prize here. We still want to focus on your success and getting into those better habits, so that way you're always transforming and being successful before and after these 45 days. All right, so how do you get started? Swing on into the studio, sign up on that clipboard, and get yourself scheduled for a scan. Okay, arrive 15 minutes early, so that way you can have enough time to get the scan done and also have that time with the coach to get yourself set up for that caloric guide set up for you. All right, make sure it's before class, obviously, and make sure you don't eat for a minimum of 2 hours beforehand. This way the results are going to be as accurate as possible. Okay, outside of that, at your scan, you'll do the same thing for your mid and end checkpoints. All right, any questions you have during the challenge, let us know. We'll be checking in with you as frequently as we can just to see how you're doing, but at least we'll get with you on that mid check-in period. All right, but again, sign up for your scan and get yourself on that clipboard so we know you are definitely signing up and sticking with the program. All right, team, that's all we got. Looking forward to seeing all of you. Again, get your scans in by Wednesday, the absolute latest, because we're starting on Monday. And what that also means is programming is going to be tailored for the challenge. So you're going to see some great workouts rolling up here in the future. Any questions you have, let us know in terms of the challenge app, where the ideas for nutrition, food, and getting yourself into that mindset of bettering yourself for this period. All right. Again, like I said, any questions you have, let either of the coaches know. Text us, email us, call us. We're here for you. We'll look forward to seeing you out there, guys. Thanks.